Start recording.
Smoke meat!
No chemicals or preservatives, just 100% honest to goodness hickory smoked meat.
Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Boy, some chicken wings have really hit the spot.
You ain't got no better food like some chicken wings, some baby back ribs, some fries or something?
It's just two guys talking, am I right? We're just talking.
Hey, howdy, hey. What's up?
Howdy,
fat
hey.
Guys.
Nation.
It's
been a minute since we've done this.
We were setting up everything. And we were like, man, how does this even go? It's been too long. We have been less than consistent this summer. Had a lot going on. Had a lot of fun things, and we've been doing a lot of barbecuing and stuff. But we got to get back in the groove, John.
I know. Haley was asking me. I'm trying to think. We're like a month and a half in. Have I done 10 briskets already?
Really?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think I've done 10 briskets, 3 racks of beef ribs,
Nice.
like 12 or 15 pork shoulders.
You've cooked some things,
I've
John.
cooked a few things.
Yeah.
We've been going hard and wild.
We have. But, yeah, dude, I did some ribs on the UDS and posted a reel and looked, and it had been... You've posted a few since, but last time I posted a reel, it's been a long time. So I've got to commit to our fan base, guys, and I apologize. I will do better.
I loved the darkness.
Yeah. Wasn't that kind of cool?
And that's a perfect name for that one, too.
Yeah, I love it. Because it's just been OG, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really love that. But anyway.
So Mike's black UDS, ugly drum smoker, for our new listeners, is now named Darkness. And on the reel, it played, "Hello, Darkness, my old friend."
That song was in my mind when I went to do it. Dude, and I tell you what, it is my old friend because it was my original smoker. Had no idea what I was doing. Built it myself. And I told John, it's been like a year since I brought that bad boy out. Oh, man. It's my favorite thing to cook on. It is just consistent and delicious and amazing. And
I love my drum.
yeah. Big fans.
So we're going to Yellowstone in a couple of weeks.
Right on.
And I've been debating whether or not I think I can get away with bringing my drum or not.
Heck yeah. Are you camping or are you
we're
cabining?
camping.
Nice.
Yeah, it's Baker's Hole, I think is the name of it's like a Forest Service campground.
Oh, way cool.
Right on the Madison, right on the edge of Yellowstone.
Nice.
Looks fantastic, but I mean, like, this is like serious bear country, and I'm
Yeah.
not sure my
That's fair.
my grease-covered barbecue.
See if it's bear proof.
Yeah.
That's a good call, actually.
Yeah, I may have to come home and make another one.
Well, that's fun. What else has been going on, John? We've had a lot. You did the briskets. Tell us about the brisket. So our last video, we did a brisket trimming video.
Yeah.
And I say we very loosely because I basically just learned from you. But how did those go?
Dude, they went so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've cooked a lot of briskets. I've probably cooked over 100 briskets at this point. Mm-hmm. Easily in the top 5 briskets I've ever made.
Why, do you think?
I don't know. I definitely think the rest helps. Mm-hmm. I put these on... When did I tell you I was going to put them on?
9-ish?
I put them on at 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost texted you because they were done and off the grill at noon. And I said 11:30.
Yeah.
And I was like,
dude,
nailed it.
Well done. On the Traeger?
On the Traeger. Yeah. I did them on the Traeger. And they were big.
Yeah.
I normally don't do briskets this big, but they were like 19 and a half, 20-pound briskets. Mm-hmm. And they rested. I cut them at like 4:15, so they got a good 4 or 5 hour rest.
Just in a cooler, or do you put them in your oven?
No, so I when I'm cooking them, when it hits 160, I wrap them in butcher paper.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they hit 203, I kind of poke through the paper a couple of times to make sure that they're probe tender.
Mm-hmm.
And then I bring it in, paper and everything all gets wrapped in saran wrap.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So you wrap the paper, everything.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't ever unwrap them until I'm ready to cut them.
Love that.
Try and keep all the moisture and heat that I can in them.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrap them up, and I've got a styrofoam cooler that I put towels in to take up the extra airspace. So I put a couple of towels on the bottom, put the briskets in, a couple of towels on the top, and I close them, and nothing, like I do not open that until I'm ready to cut.
And it stayed for 4.5 hours, you said?
Yeah,
Right
I did. So we'll come back to these briskets because I heard something interesting about resting briskets.
Oh, good call.
But my sister got married. What day is it? Is it Thursday?
It's Thursday. She got married on Tuesday.
She got married on Tuesday.
Congrats, Annie.
I did 6 pork shoulders for her wedding. They came off the Traeger. I'm trying to think. We left the house at about noon. I probably pulled them off the Traeger about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Same thing. I don't wrap my pork shoulders in butcher paper, but they come right off. They get like overloaded wrap. Like I wrap them several times this way, several times this way, and several times this way.
And you don't wrap them during the cook at all,
No, not
right?
during the cook. But I wrapped them up in saran wrap. They all go into the cooler with the towels. Her reception was at was it 6 o'clock that night? And it was funny. They had a off premise that was doing the catering for. They had a mashed potato bar.
Oh.
Yeah,
And they catered it, and you brought pulled
they
pork,
did
huh?
everything but the pulled pork because Annie wanted me to do pulled pork.
Interesting.
For well, she wanted my dad to do it, but my dad asked me to do it for a topping on these mashed potatoes.
Okay.
And the guy that was there, it was funny. He probably early 20s, like definitely spends most of his time at the gym, kind of tough guy.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, hey, like there's gloves here, there's cotton liners. Put the cotton liners under your hand. Like these are hot. He's like, oh, okay, I'll be fine. And he pulls on his gloves, skips the cotton liners.
Rookie mistake.
Dude, they were smoking hot still. And they'd been resting for, 7-8 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy how well that heat holds.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
But back to the briskets. So right as we were doing our video, Matt Pittman had just put out a brisket trimming video that I hadn't watched when we did ours. I went back and I was watching part of it, and they got to talking about resting the brisket and how important it is. They were saying, like, for the perfect brisket, you need to rest it for as long as it cooks.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you go low and slow, I mean, these briskets, I did them at 225. If you take a brisket and you cook it at 180, it is a long cook, man.
Holy cow.
You can go 20 hours on a brisket without
Yeah.
working that hard at it. So you're talking about taking a 20-hour cook and turning it into a 40-hour cook.
How do you even rest it for that long?
I don't know, but
That's insane.
they were talking, and I mean, I trust Matt, like,
Sure. Yeah, he knows his stuff.
and I mean, the guy that was on is, you know, a top 10 Texas Monthly guy. That I kind of want to do it. Like, I want to cook a brisket and try and rest it for 20 hours. Like,
Yeah.
and see if it makes a difference or not.
I mean, I've done some long rests, like,
Yeah,
where
but-
I didn't feel comfortable just leaving them in a cooler, and so I'll put the oven on the lowest setting and put them in there or something. I don't know how you would rest it for 15 hours, though, and keep it in a safe but not cook. I mean, it'd have to just be in a kind of warm environment.
Those pork shoulders were in that cooler for 8 or 9 hours. They were, I mean, 130
Yeah, that's true.
is the food safe temperature.
Uh-huh.
These were still every bit of, 170, 180.
Yeah. Interesting.
So,
Was it you who was telling me sometimes people will temp while they're resting, and they'll rest it until it gets to a certain temp?
yeah, I've heard that.
Isn't that with when we were doing beef ribs or something you were talking about?
Yeah, and they were talking a little bit about that
Yeah.
in this video that I need to go back and watch it again and maybe give it a run. I don't know. I can't decide.
Interesting. I don't know that I would be that patient. Like I like to get after it. Once I've spent some time cooking, I don't want to just sit and smell it for another day. Interesting.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, really good brisket. Go back and check that out. I think I actually watched a lot of that video. Sometimes I have a hard time watching myself on our cooking videos. But I feel like that was actually a really helpful video. If you're doing your first brisket and you're trying to figure out how to cook and how to cut, we talk about this in the video, but it feels like you were cutting off so much.
Yeah.
And
You feel like you're being so
spent
wasteful.
so much money, and you need to do it.
Right.
So,
and don't be intimidated by the brisket. I probably, honestly, I had been into barbecuing for probably 4 or 5 years before I finally pulled the trigger on a brisket because I was so nervous.
yeah.
Don't do that. Like, do it. It's more forgiving than you would think, and it's delicious. And I feel like it's kind of a rite of passage. Like, once you do a brisket, you have arrived. You figured it out, kind of. So,
Yeah. I did the same thing. I think I'd been cooking for 3 years before I was like, all right.
it's go time. It's a big cut of meat. It's expensive. It's intimidating, but you just got to do it. Like, any of the mistakes are usually, it's still going to be good to eat. It just might not be phenomenal. So,
Yeah.
anyway.
But speaking of phenomenal, tell us about your ribs. What'd you do?
Dude, nothing beats the UDS, man. Cooking on a drum, the juices hitting the coals. Like, I've been telling myself I'm so busy. I've just been using my pellet smoker for everything that I've done. So I kind of went back to basics. Man, it was good. And I used a new, I want to say it's a Spiceology rub, but it was like habanero honey habanero.
Ooh.
Yeah, really good. And I thought it would be like a little too spicy for the kids. No, it was great. Like, the honey balanced it out. It's
Not for
so
Hallie.
good.
Hallie has no
dude,
fear.
she gets after it. She's adorable, man. She'll just, like, be gnawing on the meat. Some of my boys still have to have the meat cut off for them or they think it's gross, and she's just like, give me more. It's pretty awesome. No, dude, it is good.
Girl.
I just did the classic 3-2-1, which really, I was kind of short on time, so it turned out to be more of like a 2 45-minute, 10-minute. And I think they turned out great. So, not quite as fall off the bone as I usually like them, but still tender, had a good bite to them. So
Nice.
But so good. Do ribs, guys. If you haven't done ribs, you're missing out. Ribs are my favorite. That's what I learned on. So
Yeah, moral of the story is just start eating meat.
yeah, seriously.
Yeah, cook all the meat,
Cook
eat all the meat.
all of it.
Yeah, that's funny. I learned on ribs too. Well, not on my smoker, but the first like barbecue that I started doing, I was doing a Texas crutch rib recipe that you did on a Weber kettle.
Oh, right on.
That you wrapped them in foil. That it was on the Weber's website is where I found the recipe, and man, we ate a ton of ribs that way.
Yeah. Big fan.
So.
Big fan. Tell me about this mashed potato bar, John. What else was there? I've never heard of this.
This is an Annie Hayden extraordinaire.
She just came up with it, huh?
She loves mashed potatoes.
As do I.
Yeah, I mean, I like mashed potatoes as much as the next guy. Wasn't what I was going to do at my wedding.
Besides gravy, what does one put on their mashed potatoes?
She had ranch dressing, as any good Utah wedding would have.
Sure, obviously.
Cheese, green onions, bacon, pulled pork. I'm trying to remember. I didn't eat any of them.
Why?
Because we had this like awkward time between the marriage and when we had to be at the reception for pictures. Like we only had an hour.
Uh-huh.
It was like an hour. I think we had like an hour and a half is what it ended up being. But I had my boys and like my parents were like, just come back to our hotel. They can hang out there. Do you want them to go swimming? I was like, no, I don't want to like.
Yeah.
I don't want to do swimming suits and have to get them back in their clothes. Like.
Right.
But if you're in Utah, she might kill me because the last time someone did this, it went viral and almost shut the store down. But we're not that popular, so
That's true. Listen up, guys. Shut them down.
If you're in Layton, you need to hit Louis' Pizzeria.
Oh yeah.
Have you been there?
No, but you've talked about it. This is your family's thing, right?
Yeah, it's my. I guess she's technically my mom's cousin.
Okay.
Owns it, but like just phenomenal pizza, and the cheese bread is unreal.
Mm-hmm.
But then they've got an arcade attached to it that my kids love. It's
cool.
Everything's $1.25, and they just
nice. And this is in Layton, Louis' Pizzeria.
Louis' Pizzeria. So we went down there, and I like gorged myself on. We ordered a couple of pizzas just so the kids would have something to pick at, and couple other folks from the family like dropped by and had a slice, and we were just kind of hanging out there. So by the time we got to the reception, I was like, I don't want anything to eat. Like I'm so full. But no, everybody like loved it. They were raving about this mashed potato bar. So
that's awesome. That's a cool idea. That's something I think I could get my wife on board with.
It's just different.
Yeah. It's not something that you always hear about.
Yeah. Didn't you guys do like a potato bar or a mashed potato bar or something for a family of
yes,
get together?
What was that? What did we do? It was a mac and cheese bar.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
okay.
we did a mac and cheese bar for the Super Bowl a few years ago.
Yeah. There you go.
That's an interesting idea. I really like it. I enjoy a potato bar.
Yeah.
A mashed potato bar is almost like next level.
I know.
Okay.
A little extra butter, a little extra garlic.
Yeah.
I'm supportive.
I love it.
So
cool.
Yeah.
Any upcoming cooks you got planned, John?
I guess Haley's family's coming up on Sunday, so I think I'm doing a brisket and a pork shoulder for that.
Nice.
And then I think
you do them both? A brisket and a pork shoulder. That feeds a lot of people. That's a good idea.
Yeah. And then I think I'm done for a while. I don't know that I have anything else scheduled.
Right on.
Which I'm okay with.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's like the hottest part of the summer, and it's not as exciting to be out and serving over the coals.
Yeah, I did. I just did chicken thighs on Sunday on the Blackstone, and it was like I was like trying to like stay back because I was just like sweat was just like pouring off of me,
dude.
Then at one point I like called in because both of my hands were busy and covered, and I like called in. I was like, Haley, bring a towel.
It's happening.
Tap my forehead. I can't see.
Dude, I was installing a couple more can lights in our kitchen. So I was up in our attic, and oh my gosh. The second I got up there, like, it was disgusting. I leaned over the little hole just to talk to Whitney, and it literally just poured off of my head down. It was pretty gross.
So in Arizona, it's not uncommon to put the furnace in the attic.
Interesting.
Which makes sense. Like, I think my parents is actually that way. The furnace is up in the attic.
I've seen that a lot, actually, on repairs and stuff.
Yeah, but that means that when the blower goes out, the blower is also in the attic.
Oh, woof.
It was 120 degrees outside, and I was up in the attic trying to fix the furnace.
That's terrible.
I could only be up there for like 15 minutes at a time because it was like 145 degrees in the attic.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, must. You're like up there and like the sweat's in your eyes. I'm trying to like rewire this thing.
Oh my gosh. That's terrible.
Yeah, it was a miserable experience.
Woof.
So.
Well,
I know. I feel like there was something else we were going to talk about. I'm like going back to our text when we were talking about what we were doing.
check. Offset updates?
No offset updates.
Nothing yet.
No, every time I get ready to do that, something comes up and I get pulled away from it.
I hear that.
Oh, you were going to try and talk politics and I shut that crap down.
I was joking. I have no desire to talk politics. I don't even watch the news anymore because it just makes me mad.
It's so depressing, man.
Everybody's on one side, and it drives me nuts.
I know. I try and get my news from the Wall Street Journal because I feel like it's one of the last like factual.
Mm-hmm. It seems like they do a pretty good job of staying center of the aisle.
And even lately, like I've opened it, and it's just like so depressing the world we live in.
Oh, seriously, man.
Just makes me want to go eat barbecue.
Yeah. And that's the message today, guys. When the world seems like it's ending,
eat a rib.
Eat a rib. Cook some ribs.
I know.
It makes life so much better. Fixes everything.
I might have to eat some ribs.
Dude, ribs are so good. I love them.
I know.
Well.
Until next time.
I'm Mike.
I'm John.
And we're Fat Guys with Smokers.
Man, I forgot to cue up the exit. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Fat Guys with Smokers podcast. Be sure to check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Be sure to subscribe so you don't forget to tune in for even more nonsense from a couple of Fat Guys with Smokers.
Don't forget to subscribe.